Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial about the section Tournaments, which is in the administration panel of Enjore. This section is extremely useful because it allows you to create and organize your tournaments from the registration of the teams till the automatic generation of schedules, tables and statistics. So let's go together to the administration panel and let's have a closer look to the section Tournaments. We go to Tournaments. Let's try to add a new one. Let's enter the name of the tournament. The name is compulsory. The season is compulsory. And the kind of competition. Let's select football, for example. You can select a category if you have one. You can add a description and express the team preferences in terms of day and pitch. Only day, only pitch. So when it creates the schedule, the system is able to take into account all the team preferences. You can decide whether to fill in the game sheets at the beginning of the match. The player's gender is compulsory. The match duration, the goals limit per scorer, and then dates. So you have to establish the start date of the tournament, the end date of the tournament, if there's a break, and if there's a balance, so the balance must be paid by, and you enter a date. The pending suspension. The pending suspension is like a warning for the players. It can be fixed or retrogressive. It's fixed if the player gets a pending suspension every 4 or 3 yellow cards. It's retrogressive if the number of yellow cards decreases every time the player gets disqualified. So now let's select one of them, fixed for example, so every 3 pending suspensions. About costs, the registration fee, if there's a deposit, the price of the playing field for the entire tournament or the price of the playing field for one match only. We save the information and our tournament is here in the list. So you can edit the information whenever you want. You can manage the breaks and you can highlight the tournament. It means that you can show it on the home page of your website. You can show or hide schedules and tables for the tournament and you can delete it. Let's click on the name of the tournament to have access to the navigation menu of the tournament. So the first operation is the registration of teams. So let's register our teams. Let's take them from the section teams and players. So you already have them. Okay, Real Madrid, for example. Okay, let's save the information. Let's register another one, which is Chelsea, for example. Okay, and the last one, which is the team Enjore. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have our teams. We accept all of them. Perfect. And we go to rounds. So within the same tournament, you can create different rounds. You can add a group. You can add a final stage. You can create a single round robin, a double round robin, a knockout stage, a multiple round robin. And you have to select the tables you want to see. I remind you that the system is able to generate the tables automatically. So just select the tables, the best player, for example, the positions table. So if it is a football tournament, I don't know, the best goalkeeper, discipline table, scorers table. Then you can set the points for a win, the points for draw, and the points for loss. We save the information and we have our group. We distribute teams within the group. Okay, let's save it. And we have our group with the teams. You can change the name of the group and you can delete it. Now we go to schedule because we want to create the schedule of the tournament. There are 3 ways to create the schedule. The first one is 100% automatic. So the system creates the structure of the schedule and it creates the team pairings. The second option is 50% automatic and 50% manual. So the system creates the structure of the schedule and you enter the team pairings. Third option, 100% manual. So you create both the structure of the schedule and team pairings. Let's create an automatic schedule now. So we click on create structure. Remember that if you want to create a manual structure, then you click on free schedule. Let's create a structure now. Okay. Here we go. So we have 3 match days because we have 4 teams and we selected a single round robin. And now the second click, fill in the schedule automatically. If you want to enter the team pairings manually, then open the first match day, then the second, then the third match day and enter the team pairings. It's very easy, it's very quick. Now let's fill in the schedule automatically. Okay, here we go. We have our schedule. The schedule is ready. So let's open the first match day, show matches. Okay, we have the team pairings. We can enter the result of the match. Okay, then we can establish the date, time of the match. We can select the pitch, the playing field, and we save the match information. This is a very, very quick scorecard. If we want to fill in the detailed scorecard, then we click on the icon, detailed scorecard, and we can establish the match status, if it is planned, ongoing, played, suspended, postponed, lost by default. The result, the scorecard status, we can change it to be checked, in progress or finished. Then the date, time again, the pitch, we can select the weather, we can enter notes, the referee notes, the resolution. Then we can assign fines to one of the clubs or to both clubs. Do you remember the section fines? It's in general settings. So if you want to enter fines, just go to general settings and then you will find your fines here in the scorecard. So we select the players who played in the match and we can establish the number of goals, own goals, the player rating, and if the player was the best on the pitch. Then we go to discipline, cautions, expulsions, the number of match days of the disqualification or the number of days of disqualification. We save the information. Okay, perfect. If we want, we can add a comment for the caution and explain the reason why the player was expelled. We go to the other team and we do the same. So the number of goals, on goal. Okay, so 1 here because it was 2-2. The discipline, again, an expulsion here. Statistics, so assists, missed balls, falls suffered, falls committed, the ball stolen, and we save the information. So now the scorecard is complete and the system will be able to generate the tables automatically, taking all the information from the scorecards. Okay, we go back to the navigation menu. You have the section sports facilities. Here you just import the sports facility for this tournament from the section sports facilities, which is in the administration panel. And then you can create reports for the tournament. That is a document. A report is a document including all the information, all the highlights of the matches. You can upload a report if you have it on your computer, or you can generate a report. So the publication date and the matches to be included in the report. You can show the next match day if you want. You can show the table and the scorers table. You save the information and you have your report. You can send a push notification to your apps every time you generate a report. You can see the file. You can activate or deactivate the file. You can edit the file, well, the settings of the file, and you can delete it. So now let's see the file. Let's click on see file, and we have a PDF file with the logo of our sports organization, the season, the number of the report, and the publication date, the name of the tournament, and the kind of competition, the kind of sports. We have the official results for the Group A, the disciplinary measures for the Group A with the quotient players, players expelled, and the disqualification, and the reason why the player was disqualified. And then the next match day and the table, the general table. This is an automatic document. Okay, so let's go back to the administration. Let's click on sponsors. We can add sponsors on the home page of the website, but also in the most important pages of the tournament. So we click on add sponsor. We enter the name of the sponsor, Enjore, for example. You can enter the URL to create a connection with the website of the sponsor. You can establish the dimensions of the sponsor and you choose the banner. Okay, let's choose one. Okay, we have the banner. We save and activate. Okay, so you can activate or deactivate the sponsor whenever you want. You can change the information of the sponsor and you can delete it. Then you have a section to upload documents, forms in general, such as the rules of the tournament. Then you can appoint an administrator for the tournament. So you just have to search for a user. The user must follow your organization in order to be appointed as an administrator. Then you can create pages for the navigation bar of your tournament. You can add a page. So let's establish a title, for example, the venues of the tournament. Let's enter a content. The content is compulsory. It can be a text, it can be a file, or it can be a picture. We save the information and we have our page. You can change the information of the page whenever you want and you can delete it. If you go back to the settings of the tournament, remember you can upload a logo for your tournament. The logo will be displayed on the homepage of your website in the box dedicated to the highlighted competitions. So these are all the elements of the section tournaments. Thank you very much for your attention and see you in our next tutorial. Bye bye everybody!